are here at Universal Studios Orlando, and we wanted to take a quick lap around Universal Studios just to look at the props that have been set up in the scare zones for Halloween Horror Nights, which kicks off this Friday. It's actually Wednesday right now. Team member previews are tonight, but we wanted to come in and just kind of see everything that we've seen only pictures of online, but see it in person. So let's take a lap around the park. Look at this awesome window. Love it. Frankenstein popcorn bucket, $38, and the first fill is free. I bought this online, so I didn't get free popcorn with it. That stinks. $38. They've got a bunch of new Studio Screamer stuff this year, including the Pumpkin King, Casper, the director, hats, pins, bags, shirts, more of these fun little vinyl figures. Oh, look at that, like a Hawaiian shirt, Studio Screamers. Studio Screamers denim jacket. Ooh, look at the Halloween lanyard. Okay, well that may be coming home with me. Tons of awesome merch themed to the 1978 Halloween. The shirt, Michael Myers mask, some pins. $80 for that mask.
You can buy it online for like half the price.
And look at this. If you want to be cool, you can have a Michael Myers wallet with a chain on it.
It's not cool. Chains, by the way, not allowed on wallets through City Walk security. So
oh, yeah, don't do that.
You can buy it but not bring it back.
Halloween backpack.
It's not Loungefly.
No,
it's a knockoff brand, but the same
it's
price
Lungefly. There's a 4x6 Halloween frame. Cool Mikey Myers mask. I saw this hat online and I was unsure about it. In person, still unsure about it. You can smell like Michael Myers while taking a sip from your Michael Myers glass, or some coffee from your Michael Myers mug. And you've got this hoodie, same design as the t-shirt here on the back. Here's another hoodie option. This one with with all the IP stuff. Michael Myers, Blumhouse. Oh, it's even got the Chupacabra on it. The monsters. I really want this thing. It's a throw blanket with Lil Boo on it and some of the cool Halloween art. No, I don't want those, which are the lounge pants. There's a Lil Boo zipper. The house shirt this year. Or I guess this is a women's version of it. Yep. Wolfman gummy things. Look at this. A milk chocolate pumpkin with the pumpkin lord on it. Casper marshmallow treats. Wow, so much more stuff than ever before. Socks, decals, more hoodies, ornaments. Love that shirt. Turvasy type glasses. Some cool signs. Goodness. There it is. The medallion is up. The 4 posters are up of the 4 IP properties, and Halloween Horror Nights is just a few days away. Ooh. Darn, this thing's way taller than I thought it was online. Here is where they are setting up the Deadly Unrest Scare Zone. Now, team member preview is actually tonight. We are not team members, so we won't be here for it. We are actually coming back on opening night, but I wanted to take a look and see everything that was set up in person for myself. Everything looks so cool. Who's Danielle Burnett? Did she die in 1863? Or was she born in 1863? Questions. Oh, this is fun. Obviously, scare actors coming in and out of here. Popeye back from the dead in the Deadly Unrest Scare Zone.
Sitting on the chairs and climbing up.
I do wonder what, like, the average person who comes in and is not here for Halloween Horror Nights thinks when they walk through, like, this street and there's all this morbid stuff set up. I mean, you pretty much have to know it's Halloween Horror Nights, right? Ooh, look, witches. Ooh. coins. There's a ton of detail on these props, considering they're out here in the elements. Over here, gargoyles. Over there, Patrick. Oh, they're coming my way. What's crazy is, like, they did a good job detailing the back as well. Maybe not as, I mean, still, you can see, like, it goes all the way around, including on this one. Like, they have a fountain on the back of this. And if you're walking through the scare zone, you're not just going to see it normally. Pretty cool. Nice attention to detail. At the horror makeup show, they've got some cool masks, including Jack. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. I'm sure it's always been here. I've just never really seen it. But I came over here because of the Dead Coconut Club drink menu and the little hint of what's coming to City Walk. Love the drink store. Over there, the entrance and show times for Ghoulish. Looks like it's pretty much every hour, starting at 9 o'clock. And over here, right next to the Scarecrow scare zone, is the setup for the Dia de los Muertos food booth. We actually talked about this on our food video, which I'm going to link up here. But here's the menu in person. You can see the popcorn machine, I guess, for the Dia de los Muertos popcorn. And here it is, my most anticipated scare zone this year, the Scarecrow scare zone. Look at the barn. I bet you that thing looks awesome at night. And they've got a car here. And you've got a Scarecrow. That's actually a crow. Clearly they're gonna have actors up there. There's a dead body all wrapped up, just waiting to be unleashed. Now the scare zone is always like super packed. You can see it's not a big walkway. It's actually kind of packed right now, and it's not even Halloween Horror Nights. Why is there dynamite here? Was it just an extra box? Or does it have something to do with the scarecrows? That's kind of gross looking. Whoa, look at these guys. Out of all the scarecrows here, this may actually be the creepiest one. Outhouse? And as we exit the scare zone, there's the Scarecrow food booth, even though it's really just the Twisted Taters food booth. That's cool. Over there is the Universal Monsters themed one. Okay, I've been wanting to see this picture in person because I wasn't sure what the cheese steak was. I assumed it was a cheesesteak, but it finally just occurred to me it's like brown bread. But, okay. And right across from it is where you can get the drinks, the ghoul juice, and the electric death. Chucky. This place has the burger that I want to try. There it is. Check it out, the Halloween Nightmare Fuel wildfire sign is up. Pretty cool. We actually didn't see Halloween Nightmare Fuel last year, so hopefully we'll get a chance to this year. I've heard it was a good show. Look at this thing. I need this thing in my backyard. What do they have to eat? Looks like, oh, this is the place with the covered cheese dog and the churro dog on a stick. I want both. And over here you have the return of Chucky and people hopping the fence to get early pictures inside the Good Guys box thing. And now we are heading into the Conjure the Dark scare zone. Looks like a bunch of props have been set up here too. Cool props. I mean, we've seen some of these props, at least in altered states before. So it's kind of cool that they're reusing them. Ooh, these are covered up. That probably means they have dead bodies on them. Just like that on the stage. Definitely a dead body. Didn't cover these guys up though. The runes are really cool. I'm sure they mean something. What do they mean? I feel like this is a show stage. Like there's going to be some type of audio playing, something's going to be happening in the cauldron, they're going to do something with the body, it's going to be creepy. Look at those skeletons. And that one. Some more runes on the back of this thing. And like I said, like 360 degrees of this thing are just really detailed. Like we mentioned in our previous video, the food truck here has the sacrificial remains mac and cheese bowl and the burnt offering mac and cheese bowl and a pigeon. Just past that, we've got another specialty beverages booth. And we will be here later this week for Scare Actor Dining. And it looks like they've already kind of got it set up. Or at least a prop set up. Get you in the Halloween spirit, Michael Myers. And you can kind of see behind the registers, they also have more pumpkins over there. Okay, making our way into the streets of New York. Look at this! It kind of feels like Mickey's Not So Scary, except I know there will be gore here, whereas there's not at Disney. This is the Sweet Revenge Scare Zone, which is like a Halloween parade where candy has made the kids, I don't know, mutate or something. So very cool. Wide open space, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of props here when it's actually running. And right here in the middle of it is the Meats Locker. Oh, I'm so excited for the return of Meaty Meats. I'm gonna try so many of these things. All right, let's take a look in the Meats Locker. Oh, there's like literally meat hanging. Ooh. So I guess here's another booth where you can purchase food. Just really cool theming. And right past that on the left is the drinks. So you can get a Bloody Mary, which I don't know why you would want a Bloody Mary at night, but you can. As well as beer. And on this side, there's a boo hole. Meaty Meat must come out of there. And probably out of there too. He's messing with the sour gummy hearts. Oh. There's some type of singing and dancing show going on right now. Hudson. Here's a fun little photo op. Looks like there's another dead body wrapped up under there. And the Mummy is reopened. It's in technical rehearsals, I think, right now. It's been closed for like 7 months as far as for a refurbishment. And just recently reopened in time for Horror Nights. Okay, I was thinking the Sweet Revenge Scare Zone was kind of sparse, but it looks like all the stuff is over here. So you've got your Hometown Fall Halloween Festival Parade. This table actually does not have a dead body. It has a bunch of candy, but I think they probably put that bag over it so that people wouldn't mess with it. You can see the giant lollipops here, which, I mean, if they sell those, actual lollipops, not the plastic things, I might buy one because I think they're pretty cool. Truck that we've seen multiple times, rethemed to Major Sweets Candy Company. And the tribute store is all set up, though not open yet. I think there are 4 rooms to the tribute store, themed to the different scare zones, and it kind of extends the story of Sweet Revenge into the last room of the tribute store. Okay, so I think these are the 4 rooms in the tribute store. The Pumpkin Patch, Spooky Cemetery, Witch's Cottage, and the Halloween Festival, which expands out into the streets here. Right here to the side of the Sweet Revenge Scare Zone are more food booths. This is where you can get the pepperoni pizza skull that we talked about. Cool themed games over here. Using that Halloween Horror Nights key art in the back. And apparently if you ride Rip Ride Rocket, if you put song code 666, it has some type of like special song during Halloween Horror Nights, Chucky related. You can win a Chucky or a Bride of Chucky or a Ghost Poop or a Franken Poop. Universal Monsters themed prizes. Stay puffed. Over here, as we make our way to the Horrors of Halloween zone, is another food truck. And this one is the one with the carnitas arepas, mozzarella arepas, and witch's spell cauldron stew. We actually did not talk about these in our food video, but this one sounds kind of interesting. And merch is everywhere throughout the parks. In addition to City Walk, there's the Universal Studios store, there's the tent up here that's got all sorts of stuff. No shortage of those Frankenstein popcorn things. I want one of these signs. How do I make that happen? I was wondering what these things were. These are the socks. Look at the awesome packaging they have for socks. That's pretty crazy cool.
Mummy might be open, might not be open.
Keeps.
Thank you.
I ordered this online on the plane here. It is a record by the Midnight Syndicate featuring the legendary Truth. And I think it has audio from the house last year, case files. Pretty awesome. And we are entering from the back, really, the Horrors of Halloween zone, which is kind of the entryway zone. It has little previews of all the scare zones. Here you go for Sweet Revenge. Interesting. I wonder what those masks are meant to represent. Love the pumpkins everywhere. This is going to look so great lit up at night. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the little notification bell because we will release our opening night video later this week. Over here, you've got the Scarecrow. That's pretty creepy. Preview of the Scarecrow zone. Literally right in the middle there. Little boo. 31 carved into here. Huge Halloween Horror Night sign up above. Cannot wait to see this all lit up at night. I really like that too. Generic pumpkins here. Maybe this is the graveyard, Deadly Unrest, because there's a tombstone there. Boom. And over here, meant to represent Conjure the Dark, you've got the witches stuff. And finally, as you enter the park, so you'd be coming in from this way, you get to see the Pumpkin Lord probably greeting you to Halloween Horror Nights, which will be awesome as you enter. See the Pumpkin Lord over there as you enter the Horrors of Halloween zone. Never go alone. All right, peeps, that does it for our quick walk around Universal Studios Orlando, just to kind of see the stuff in person. And I gotta tell you, I'm more excited than ever. Seeing the stuff in person is just got me really, really excited for this year's event. I love the theming, I love the classic Halloween imagery, and I'm really excited for the food and drinks. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel because you will be notified when we put out our videos and our coverage of the event. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.